What's going on, y'all? It's the Cool Teacher back again, back with another video. This time we're getting into basic geometry, and what I want to talk about today is lines, because that's what geometry is mostly comprised of, is a bunch of lines, right? So let's go ahead and get into the basic lines that everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people confuse. We confuse parallel lines, perpendicular lines, and intersecting lines. Especially perpendicular and intersecting. So let's go ahead and get into those first. So let me go ahead and get some space, section some stuff out. So let's start here. We gotta go ahead and separate everything. So this is good. So yeah, since we're talking about 3 different lines, let's make 3 different sections. All right, so first line I want to talk about is the perpendicular lines, okay? And actually, I don't want it in that color, so let me fix that. All right, first line I want to talk about is perpendicular lines, okay? And okay? Perpendicular lines. Now, the thing about perpendicular lines is that they cross, but when they cross, they make a 90-degree angle. And that's what people tend to forget about perpendicular lines. So a perpendicular line will be like this. This crosses here, and then you'll get something like this. Oops. Those are perpendicular lines. Okay, and the reason they're perpendicular is because when they cross, you can see right here, it makes a 90-degree angle. Now, that's the 90-degree label. So that's a perpendicular line. Perpendicular lines cross, and they will make a 90-degree angle, as opposed to intersecting lines. Now this, let me spell it out first. Intersecting. All right. So the thing about intersecting lines is intersecting lines just have to cross. They don't have to cross at a 90-degree angle. As long as they just cross. Yikes. Not like that. As long as they just cross, then they'll be okay. So this is an intersecting line. So this crosses here, and then this one crosses here. That's intersecting. They don't cross at a 90-degree angle. They cross each other, but it's not 90 degrees. Okay? Those are the main differences between a perpendicular and perpendicular lines and intersecting lines. Perpendicular lines cross at 90 degrees. Intersecting just crosses. There's no specific degree. All right? And last but not least, that I think everybody knows, and that's why I left it for last, is parallel. Now, parallel lines never cross. They never even touch each other. Okay? And that's what is the characteristic about them. So let's say I have this line here. I'm going to try to make this as straight as possible. You know I'm having trouble. This line. And if I come down a little bit, parallel lines will never touch. Okay? So that's the main difference. The main differences between all of these lines. Perpendicular lines will cross, but they cross at a 90-degree angle. Intersecting lines, they cross, but it doesn't have to be a specific angle they cross at, as long as it's not 90 degrees. And parallel lines, those lines never cross. They never touch. I'm going to have all descriptions of these lines, or the definitions of these lines, written down in the description. Okay, so just in case you forget, or you're like, oh, I don't want to pause the video or whatever. The descriptions are going to be, the definitions will be in the description. All right? If you like this video, if it helped you out, go ahead and like it. Drop me a comment to say that you liked it. Share it with others so everybody knows what the differences are between these lines. All right? This is the Cool Teacher, and I'm out.